This one hit me differently, okay? This is just, it reminds me of my dad actually, because my dad was a footballer who played for Nigeria, and he had diabetes and then had one of his leg amputated. I was with him in the hospital for about 3 months after the amputation. I was there taking care of him at UBTH in Benin. And so I understand what he went through, from an active man who used to play football to a man who now had just one leg. Even when we gave him artificial limb, he still didn't, his mental state was damaged, and he kept just fighting everybody that used to be like his loved one. He was just, he was not in a great mood, you know. After a while, he was acting normal, but he had already uh, messed up a lot of relationships, including with his kids, including myself. And so I understand, but I understood, truthfully speaking. And then that was how he started to, just reduce as a normal man that he was, a very active man. He became reserved. He had to go back to the village. My dad used to live in Port Harcourt. He used to be like the guyest of guy men, but diabetes reduced him and he lost one of his leg, and then the second leg had to be cut off as well. And he didn't recover from that. He passed. So Mr. Ibu has just had one of his leg, amputated. It's easy for everybody to say, oh, but you have to understand that this is not just a regular man. He's an actor who might not act again, or if they succeed in giving him artificial limb, I hope that they are able to manage the diabetes so that he can be active, because it's just something that I just think everybody needs to be careful, basically. Just need to be careful, do your routine checkups, it's not our culture in Nigeria to really go to the hospital every time to say, I wanted to check up, because we feel like we're strong. And besides, the hustle is just taking everybody's mind. But reality hits, and then coming back from that reality becomes the killer, really. So the news just hit me. I've been trying to make a video and post it, but I've just, because it gives me back memories of my dad, really. We're not the best friends before he passed, but being with him in the hospital for that 3 months, I understand, everything. Yeah. So, I honestly do not know what to say, but the purpose of this video basically is just to tell men, be careful, do checkups. Diabetes is terrible. It's a terrible thing, and I just pray we can support Mr. Ibu well enough to get back on his feet, and then go back into acting fully, because he stopped for a long time. He was sick, but it wasn't communicated properly. People didn't really know what was going on. We just felt like he took a break. He was actually sick, because every other person that has, been his contemporary has been acting, except the ones who passed. But the rest has been acting, and he's just there. And Mr. Ibu is like one of the greatest comedy actors of our time. Even when he was sick, I had the chance of meeting him one time. I laughed all through, because he just has a way of bringing that humor to you. So, as fans of Mr. Ibu, let's always just go to his page, make positive comments, because trust me, this is easy to just state this news. Oh, one of his limbs was, amputated. Bro, imagine somebody that active, and now he has to almost depend on people to survive. Not financially now, even though that seemed to be, one of the case, but depending on people to stand up, to move, to walk around, now feeling like people are feeling sorry for him. That's another part of the killer there, where you start feeling like it's like people they pity me. Like that feeling is not. It's crazy. It's crazy. So let's just see how we can continue to support this man, because Mr. Ibu is a joy giver. So I just pray to God that he goes through this, peacefully, and just come out of it, and is able to bounce back. He is acting. He doesn't have to run. He can still use artificial limb to play roles, and just be funny with it and make money out of it. Because any movie that features Mr. Ibu after this whole stuff is going to be a bestseller. So I just pray to God, and please be careful out there, okay?